play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
They'll run here with Henderson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The play fake, now Young. And complete to Drake London. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
60 red.
Young off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Hey, look at this Patriots defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Red, 38.
It'll be Young again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Let's go now. 53.
Now Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Hey, what's that?
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Again, it's Henderson. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. gets set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And space tough to come by there as they get medial yard to the 37. Young. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Third down, Young from the gun. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you...
Pass to Henry is intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bryce Young, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are back within a score.
Yellow, 43.
Now receiver in motion left.
Ready?
They'll let Robinson try and run. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2 and it was tackled at the 2.
It has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
At the 26-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. May looking to run. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 23, here's second down and 7. To throw, it's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Jalen Walker able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Oh, there's a nice move. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. He may go. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 65 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Black, 95. Red, yellow. Set, hot.
The Young's going to throw for this. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field.
And this throw will be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. So that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a first and 10.
Ready. Blue, 32. Slide blue. Ready.
Young now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man. It's London. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Young. Pass taken in. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well, so now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield, in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. David Onyemata, excellent effort, and he earns a tackle for loss. To the air, May. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man, the tight end, Henry. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
May looking to run. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. The Patriots had 1-7 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots are able to widen their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
This 2nd and 4.
Red, cycle. Let's go now. 50, green. Beetle, blue. Cut.
Young to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got him in. Complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Give him 32 on the play.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Young working out of the gun. That'll be caught by Bobo. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Ready. Set, go, yellow, 22. Set, cut.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And it's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
10 black, ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Hurry.
This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
That's another Falcons.
Young, he's going to change it up.
8-yard pickup. First down, Atlanta.
Double 38.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
White. 52 blue. 43 rail. Set.
Now here's Young. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Black, 95. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Let's go now. You, blue, 32. Ready?
Young to throw on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Throwing here is May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They'll throw with May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's May. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. May. Got a man. It's Keyshawn Butte. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 75 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action now. May. Henry's got it out on the left side. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ready. Strike. Black 40.
Final play of the half. Young. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
And it is caught. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Young will set to throw. Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. So we'll see what Young and his guys can do here as they walk up for the 2-point try.
Let's go now.
Falcons will line up for the
Yellow,
2-point
40.
conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Falcons 18.
opinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's May. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's May. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
At the 39-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On play action, May. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Yes, sir. Ready, what's up?
To the air, May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, a 22-yard scamper. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
The Patriots
May going to try to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
32. Falcons 18.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Ready?
Young off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A.J. Barner, 55 yards. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score.
Good. 52.
For the two-point conversion.
They'll let Robinson try and run.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from 3 to 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's that?
On first down, it's Henderson. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's May. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's that?
They'll look to throw. That is caught by Butte. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's complete to Diggs. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Throwing here is May. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll throw with May. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this time.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal to start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Kayvon Chaisson, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack. Following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On play action, Young. That's brought in downfield by London. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 52 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. They'll play fake. Now Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is going to be intercepted. Pushes him aside at the 10. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. They run once more with Henderson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now here goes throw. Hey, what's that?
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
They're going to throw. May. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, what's up?
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Going deep for Diggs. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
Ready.
Young takes it on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Young takes it on the sneak. And he is not going to get in as the big body stopped him at the 1. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Robinson will score. Touchdown Atlanta. Now, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because, to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 are fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll go again with Henderson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Right, here we go.
Henderson running straight ahead. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that should do it. He's got it 1st down. And the Patriots can run it out from here.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. 1st and goal.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
May looking to run.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
What's that?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
42. Falcons 30.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Green Jack. Here we stand.
Now Young.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's 1st down.
Need old blue. Ready.
Young.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's that?
Straight ahead, Henderson.
the 35 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Pats, it's a rare bright spot in what's been a tough season as they move to 2-7 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.